Okay guys, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to address two of the key principles of fat loss that are not portrayed when you look online. Okay, so most people are after and they join a gym, start a diet because they want to transform their body. And what a lot of people do is a lot of people go online even before they start a diet or start a gym, and they look online, they look for information, they look for information on training, they look for information on diets, nutrition, how to lose fat. And one of the things that you will come across if you are looking for fat loss is you'll come across this thing called the hierarchy of importance for fat loss. Okay, so that's from virtually, it'll show you like a pyramid, which is from most important to least important. Okay, so when you type that in on Google, you'll see the hierarchy of importance. Now, when you look at them online, you will see they all look very similar. Okay, but for me, there's two things that are missing off these charts, these pyramids, that are vital for you to be successful. And the two things that you need to massively address before you start looking at all the complicated shit. Like I said, there's two simple things that I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you now. So, number one, this is the sort of thing that I'm talking about. So when you type in fat loss or trying to change your body, transformation, whatever, you might come across charts like this and it'll tell you like the hierarchy of importance. So at the bottom, the biggest thing is calorie deficit. So that is correct, 100% correct. You need to be in a calorie deficit, because if you aren't in a calorie deficit, you are never going to lose fat. Okay, then you've got training, which is the next important. So you've got to lift weights, move more. That's great. Then we've got macros. So that's the most important macros. Your macros, if you don't know, are your proteins, carbs, fats. So macros, your most important one when trying to lose fat is hitting your protein target, which again is correct. Then the next important is meal timing and frequency. And then the least important is supplements. So as far as you're aware, looking at that, okay, if I concentrate on my calories, my training, my macros, sort my meal timing out, and then maybe add a couple of supplements, I will be okay. But like I said, for me, your transformation journey is more fucking mental than anything. Okay? So you got to address the mental side. Like, strength starts from within than outside, okay? So you got to build from the inside out, not the outside in. So this is what you normally see. So what I've done is I've added my two to it, because I think they're more important than all of these when it comes to starting a diet or trying to transform your body. Because let's be real, a lot of you have addressed these issues but have still started then stopped, have joined the gym then cancelled, and it's probably repeated over and over again. So for me, okay, just below calorie deficit, I have got the most important thing is self-awareness, and just above that, adherence. Okay? So what do I mean by self-awareness? I mean looking at you and looking at your history. Okay? Because all of you would have started diets and stopped, like I said. All of you would have started exercise regimes and stopped. But the key element here is that you fucking stopped. So you've stopped and started, stopped and started, stopped and started. Repeatedly. You've lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight, got fit, got fat, got fit, got fat, got healthy, unhealthy, repeatedly, over and over again. So you need to, before you look at the calories, before you look at the training, before you look at the protein, before you look at the meal timing and how frequent I should eat, before you look at buying any fucking supplements, you need to look back at what all your exercise history, all your dieting history, and look at what have I stuck to? What exercise regime have I managed to stick to, if any? What diet have I stuck to, if any? Because if you're then going back to a diet that you failed on numerous occasions, or back to an exercise regime that was too fucking difficult to start off with, then you are going to be in the same position again. And that is, you will start a gym program and a diet for possibly 4 to 6 weeks, and then you will fucking crumble. Because you haven't done the key principle, which is self-awareness. You haven't bothered to look back. Because most people, like I said, most trainers are standing out there telling you, don't look back, just look forward, be positive. But the best lessons for you are looking back, because it tells you all the fuck-ups that you've done, all the mistakes that you've done, and also all the successes that you've done. So you get some vital lessons from there. So self-awareness, what have you done in the past that has either worked or not worked? And if all you find is a fucking history of complete failures, do not try and do the same thing over and over again. Because what you obviously did was non-sustainable for you and your lifestyle and the way you live. Okay, so don't do it. So number one, look back. And then number two is adherence. So this is before you even start, guys. Adherence. Look at what you're about to do and look at, does it fit into my life? See, a lot of us look at these complex workouts, we look at these complex diet plans, and yeah, it's amazing to tell people all these fucking crazy workouts I'm doing and this crazy celebrity diet plan that I'm doing, but does it fit? Does it fit into your lifestyle? Does it fit? Are you going to be able to continue doing it? I'm telling you now, most of you who've got busy lives, you've got kids, you've got a full-time job, losing fat is fucking difficult. It's really difficult. And you need to look at this plan that you're going into. Is it doable? And the most important thing that I've wrote down is this. Can you see yourself doing what you're doing this time next year? Because if you're going on a diet means a temporary change in eating patterns. So if you just want to temporarily lose some weight, then do what you want to do, because that weight will come back and more. But if you want to have long-term success, because we all know when we lose weight, we feel fucking good. And when we get a few compliments, or we go to that shop and we pick a dress size which is a little bit less, we feel fucking good. We get that little buzz. But if you can't see yourself doing it this time next year, you've got to question why you starting it in the first place. So let's just quickly go back. The hierarchy of importance when it comes to fat loss and you transforming your body. Two things that you're not told. Number one, self-awareness. Look back. What has worked and what hasn't worked for you? Okay? Find what works for you. Number two, adherence. Can you fucking stick to it? Okay? Does it fit into your lifestyle? Number three, calorie deficit. If you're not in one, nothing's going to change. Number four, training. Okay? What can I do in the gym and what can I do outside of the gym? Number five, macros. The most important macro, fuck carbs, fuck fats. Just concentrate on hitting your protein target. Because when you're in a calorie deficit, it's going crazy here. The most important thing for you to do is help maintain your muscle mass. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to lose loads of fat, transform your body, and your body look like shit. You need muscle to make it look good. Next one, we've got meal timing and frequency, okay? When you sort your calories out, look at what fits into your life so you don't have yourself hungry. Okay, you need to find a way to spread your calories across your day that suits your life, that suits the way you want to eat, and that's sustainable. And like I said, something that combats hunger. Because if you're on a diet and you're fucking hungry all the time, you know that your fucking head is going in that biscuit tin at some point. And then supplement, like the only supplement that I would advise and that we use is diet whey protein powder, and we use that to an easy way to increase a low calorie easy way to increase my protein, because hitting your protein targets for a lot of us is quite fucking difficult. So like I said, let's finish off. Can you see yourself, whatever thing you're about to start, can you see yourself doing what you're doing this time next year? Guys, if you know someone that's a constant dieter, someone that's constantly starting and stopping, please tag them in this. Please share this, because we want people to be successful. And if you've liked what I've said, give us a like and a share, guys. Hopefully this has helped. And that is the hierarchy of importance for fat loss.